This is Highbridge Motorhomes Devon branch, and on this beautiful Easter weekend 2023, it's the 8th of April, it's pretty quiet because, as you can see from the A38 South Devon Expressway there, everybody is going places instead of coming to see us. So we're using this beautiful Devon day to do some videos on our newly arrived new and used stock, and this one is an absolute belter. It's a 2020 Bailey Alliance 66/2. So Bailey of Bristol, one of Britain's oldest caravan makers. He moved into motorhomes in a big way in 2012 after years of planning, and I think it's safe to say they revolutionised the British motorhome industry. Amongst other things, they brought their Alutech wood-free, or nearly wood-free build structure with them. A 10-year body shell warranty, which lastly dropped to 7 years, which no one else was doing at the time. So they really shook things up, crash testing in ways that nobody else did. Now this is a Bailey Alliance, so they do 3 ranges: Advance, which are at entry level; Autograph, which are the big fat top of the range ones but very wide; and then Alliance, which are really good mid-rangers. So this is a 2020. We took it in part exchange against the Caravan, and it's a 2-berth, very much caravan layout, twin sofa in washroom, just like a 2-berth Caravan. Very spacious, very luxurious, and it is absolutely immaculate. It's a total credit to its previous owner. So 2020 Bailey Alliance 66/2, 2-berth end washroom, 2 berths, 2 seat belts. No reason to complicate things. 3.5 tonne, based on the Peugeot Boxer 2 litre, 160 horsepower. It's got the upgrade engine, this one. I don't know why. Maybe they all did. I'm not sure. I would have thought it would have been the 130, but this one's got the 160, which is loads of power. You don't really need it, but it's nice to have. Only done 6,500 miles. I think it's one owner. It is absolutely immaculate. It's so nice. I remember telling the guy when he picked up, just thanking him for bringing it in such clean, immaculate condition. It's like a brand new van. It's only 6.59 metres long. Body width 2.45, I don't know where that comes from because it doesn't look 2.45 to me, in fairness, so I think it's more like 2.3. Height's a low profile 2.75, it's 52,995, which for one of these stacks up, in fairness to it. So it's got the smart graphite grey, or black in other words, metallic cab on the Peugeot Boxer. It's an Alco chassis. All Baileys are based on Alco chassis, so from there backwards it's all been done by a German company, Alco, who are a specialist caravan and motorhome chassis manufacturer. Amongst other things, that means they could do a variety of different wheelbases. It's got a wider back axle compared to the front. It's got independent torsion bar suspension rather than the leaf springs of the standard vans, and that makes it more stable, and particularly in crosswinds and when trucks pass you, but also when you're stopped as well. And it's a fully galvanised chassis, so it's totally resistant to any corrosion. So having a little walk around the outside, we've got some smart protective mirror guards over the top of the original mirrors, so they both look good and they protect it in the event that you're clipping a wing mirror. We've also got a storage underneath the side sofa there, double glazed windows all the way around. So Bailey Alutech, just to talk about that, so whereas a traditional motorhome caravan would have a wood frame with styrofoam insulation and then wooden wallboard and an aluminium or GRP exterior all sealed up, Bailey figured it's the wood that transmits the damp, it's the wood that gets damaged by the damp. Get rid of the wood, you get rid of the problems. So these are built out of sandwich construction, so the wallboard inside is plastic, and then you've got a layer of insulation, and then you've got a plastic exterior, so there is no frame basically. So it's then it's clamped together at the top with aluminium clamping, so there's no actual aluminium apart from the clampings in it. Clamp it together, sealed up, all good news. If a seal goes, water will just appear, it won't seep into anything. The only wood in a Bailey is the floor. Now the floors have to be wood because they need to flex. There's an plastic under tray, but the only area susceptible to damp is the floor, unlike other motorhomes, so it's pretty good really. Walking around the outside, so this one's got TV aerial on the roof, it's got a solar panel on the roof, it's got a full length Fiamma awning, it's got an external TV or satellite point, and it's got mains hookup, single leisure battery, and the solar panel on the roof as well as a bike rack around the back and a double reversing camera. So it's literally got everything you could want, or everything I could think that someone would want already on it. Really good condition. So yeah, corner check, no damage there. Other corner check, no damage there. Septic set toilet locker, flush point there. Gas locker for 2 leisure batteries. Fridge vents for your fridge. 3-way fridge in these. Truma gas and electric blown air heating like all vans. Bailey took an Advance, which had a more basic version of this, of an Advance 66/2, whatever they called it at the time, to the Arctic Circle in the winter time. So these are well insulated vans. Underslung wastewater tank dump point there, and your freshwater fill up point there, and it's all perfect. You can see your solar panel up there. So let's have a look at the cab specs. So first of all, we've got the 160 horsepower top of the range engine. That might have been standard, I don't know, I just wouldn't have expected it to be standard. Remis cab blinds, which are brilliant. Central lock-in, Lecky windows, Lecky mirrors. Front fogs, steering wheel controls for your sat-nav system. Didn't realise it had that. It's a good spec, this. So it's got the Peugeot factory fitted 5.5-inch TomTom mapped European sat-nav stroke Bluetooth stereo system stroke DAB radio. It's got hill descent control, it's got traction plus control, it's got heated wing mirrors, passenger airbag. Yeah, what more could you want, really? It's really good. So seats are in fantastic condition. Real nice colour scheme as well. I like this van. For 2 people, this is a belter. So let's go through the rear door, because you've got a big front lounge. Let's close this up before I forget. So you enter at the rear of the van, said the vicar. So we've got fly screen door. Comes with a little step, you don't really need it, it's quite low anyway. Bin in the door. Comes with all the carpets, as you saw. And you're straight into a classic British layout. But look at how light and comfortable and nice this is. Flat floor, well, semi-flat floor most of the way through. But it's a lovely space to be. Yeah, very roomy. And light and modern and comfortable. It's good, I like it. Oh, well, there's no scatter cushions, maybe they're under the sofa. Right, so we'll start at the front and work backwards. So we've got opening panoramic roof light to the front, big opening Hecky roof light there, twin swivel cab seats, and then 2 very long 6-foot plus sofas. So these are instant single beds, or you can pull them together to make the world biggest double bed, because that would be like 6'2", 6'3" by 6'2", 6'3". It's bigger than a Super King size. Or do what most people do with this layout and just use them as single beds. So you can either take your backrest off, use them like that, or you can pull them out a little bit using these, pull them out a bit, drop your backrest down and make them into bigger single beds. Storage for shoes and things under the floor there. Might be a battery locker underneath of that as well. Let's have a little look. I used to sell these, but I didn't do Alliance back then. That's nicely hinged. Yeah, so you've got some storage, and then you've probably got a water tank underneath it. And then that'll be your leisure battery underneath of here, I would imagine. Yeah, leisure battery underneath of there. So you've got that leisure battery and a solar panel as well. It's a nice big cupboards. Oh, really big them. You can see behind that styrofoam, that's where the body shell clamps together basically, so it's also easy to run cables because of that. You can just stash them in there. Plenty of plug sockets, plenty of spotlights. These spotlights have got USB chargers in them, which are a brilliant idea for your phone. Nice kitchen, so flip up worktop, 2 main sockets, factory fitted microwave, combi oven grill with 3 gas burners, clip-on draining board for your sink, and on the counter fridge freezer, all nice and simple. Plenty of storage, but then across from there you've got this other unit here. So you've got your TV point here, so there's a TV aerial on the roof, a mains 12-volt TV point, another main socket there. Freestanding table, I'm guessing, is in there, yeah, so you can either put that to the front or you can put it outside. Yeah, loads of storage. And then it's only 6.6 metres this, so remember it's not that big. But then you've got a really good full width end washroom. So you've got a very big separate shower there. Bailey went into quite a lot of effort to get really tough shower trays. Basically, put a lot of effort into future-proofing the van so the shower trays don't break. So that's a really good size. Mirror. These mirrors always show signs of they go like that basically on loads of vans. So it's only cosmetic, but sink, storage underneath, set toilet, windows so you can sit on the throne, look at the campsite. Blown air heater vent to keep you warm while you're sitting on the throne looking at the campsite. You can even brush your teeth while you're sitting on the throne being kept warm, drinking your tea, looking at the campsite. And then your wardrobe there, and then that's an infill cushion for if you were using that as a double bed. If you're not using it as a double bed, you can leave that at home. So yeah, that's it, 6.6 metres of loveliness really. So it's a Bailey Alliance 66/2 from 2020. It's only done 6,000 miles. It's got the double reversing camera, it's got the 160 brake engine, it's got the awning, the solar panel, the TV aerial, the microwave, the bike rack. Yeah, it's got everything really, isn't it? So this is us. Come and see us. 01626 6832 792. If you're interested, give us a call first. We can put the van on hold for you on the day that you travel. I'll answer any questions you have. If we're out here videoing, you can contact us on the mobile 07432 662 558. Check us out at the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website and ask about this lovely Bailey Alliance 66/2. Thank you very much. Goodbye.